EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Arizona. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Ryland's pick here is good, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready up! Hey, Ron!
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Will Johnson up for the stop.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it, and the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on downs. First carry for James Conner, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That is brought in at the 10. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run it here, and it's Connor. Nothing's there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw with this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Third and goal. Connor and this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's fourth and goal.
A loss of a yard.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Done. It's hot. 11.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Jaguars.
We are through one. 10-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with first and 10.
Lisa 24. Done. It's hot. Eleven.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. He'll manage only a couple. Tackled there by Matt Wilson. It is third and long.
And it's third down.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Foye Oluokun.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Jaguars 7. Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. Now Murray on first down. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards.
That's good.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Back to the right side, caught by McBride. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle, Connor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Murray now. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Once again, it's Etienne. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Tackled there by Mac Wilson from the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 7. They put Strange in motion. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Jaguars have it. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Murray now to throw on first down. That's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And he's in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
And he's got it at the 1. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Jaguars. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
He'll start at the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On first down, it's Murray. The open man is Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Cardinals, first down.
Swim.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
25 more yards.
They get 25 on that connection. It's an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard
Having a tight
line.
end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and inches. Throwing again is Murray. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw again is Murray. This is caught at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
We'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
10 yards to go.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, falling away, what a throw. He drops it in there.
It's
A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Murray will throw. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll drop to throw. And caught, it's James Conner. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
And the Cardinals, first down. First down and goal to go.
They'll run with Conner. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
On the tackle. A gain of 7. Brings up
Second down, goal to go.
At the 3-yard line.
Again, it'll be Conner. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
It's now
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. They'll try and run with Conner. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still 1 stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
The last touchdown, that was only half the battle. Now they've got to get the 2-point conversion to tie this game up. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Hey, kill. Hey, run. Hey,
ETN. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
Second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down.
Hey, let's go. Silver.
Now Etienne. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third
Hey, line.
and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining.
At the 50-yard line.
Here's Etienne. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime.
Chad Ryland to
4
kick
quarters
off for Arizona.
could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Etienne now on first and 10. Up the sideline to the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. Good job in coverage. They're going to get them down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On first down, the drive begins with Connor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
19 yards.
A 19-yard pickup there. It's an Arizona first down.
First and 10.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it'll bring up second down.
40-yard line.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball. and it'll bring up third down.
And 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, Murray flushed to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
25 yards.
A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Cardinals first down.
They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. That's a move that deserves more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
It's second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw is Murray. Catch left side is made by Higgins. To the pylon, he's in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Arizona. They could have tried for the win. Instead, they'll go for one to extend the game. And an exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Coverage by Max Milton.
On the red.
Lawrence going to give it to Newton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll go. Newton. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And with just 9 seconds left in overtime, we get whistles, and we've got a timeout.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Rip, 23. Check. Hey, Ginger.
On the give, it's ETN. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. He'll try and run for the first with ETN. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down.
So, Mike, it's actually funny to say, but these are actually the kind of offensive possessions that defenses want you to have, right? So the idea on defense is make them snap it again, make them go the long way. So at some point, when they continue to get fresh sets of downs, expect them to try to get a big play, try to generate a chunk, and try to move the ball down the field at a quicker pace.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Red on the red.
Run over center now with Tootin, and he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Hey, two-footer.
On 3rd down, here's ETN. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. He's got it at the 7. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars.